So, Tudor have finally done something great. But honestly, is it great? Let's get into it! Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. And it's another belter in a series I like to call Buying at BQ. They are the #1 place to buy or sell your luxury watch in 2026. With a 14-day money-back guarantee on every purchase, a 2 years warranty, and being the highest rated company on Trustpilot, there really is no better place to go than BQ. And my advice, after this show, click the website link in the description below to find yourself an absolute stunner. Now, yes, there is no denying it. I have gone on record last week proclaiming that I will never buy or won't look into Tudor for the foreseeable future. There isn't a reference that I'm really interested in, and lately their business strategy has been about as predictable as whether you think Omega are going to bring out another moon swatch. Yes! But recently, Tudor did something that they should have done 4 years ago. And fortunately for me and for you guys, I get to give you my honest opinion with this new release in my hands and up close. But is it a watch I would look into? Is it a watch I recommend to you? And what does the wife think? Are you, Tudor Big Bird, ready? Let's go! So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Tudor Blackbay Chrono 39. It's about bloody time! Amazing that they have finally released this watch to more reflect what the majority of the audience of Tudor, let's be fair, wanted in the first place. Many a poor customer out there over the last 4 years have bought the 41 version of the Chrono because to their minds, there was nothing better out there, and they're just having to live with this type of girth. Mama! Now, the slightly annoying thing, the fact that, yes, well done, Tudor. You've brought out the 39mm Blackbay Chrono, but you've given us this dial. Yeah. Now, I know some people out there love custard, love a banana, and yes, maybe somebody out there will have yellow as their favourite colour. You madman! A lot of people have nicknamed this the Bumblebee. In the forums, they're calling it Big Bird, which I quite like. But no one has given a comparison yet to a Simpsons character. I mean, this colour dial is a dead ringer for the Simpsons. So if we could all make a massive effort, everybody, get this nickname going viral, I think this should be nicknamed the Blackbay Homer. Why they've given it this colour dial, I don't know. After years of people screaming at Tudor to finally give them a wearable chronograph, why are we getting it in a Homer Simpson colour? I don't know. But let's talk about the great things, shall we? The case. The case feels magnificent. It no longer feels like I am holding my dad's watch. Honestly, sometimes when I hold those big, chunky Blackbays, and then I compare them to the likes of my Rolex Explorer 2 that is over 30 years old, it feels like we've gone backwards in watchmaking. With this one, I don't get that at all. I get a refined feeling. The sides of the case don't look thick, and the screw down pushers, they look perfectly sized. And to my eyes, it looks as though the handset is slightly thinned out a little bit compared to the 41, but the big noticeable difference comes with that thickness. And I can see, if you look just to the side at the handset, it is raised so much that it almost comes over top of where the bezel starts, and it's this domed sapphire crystal that allows the handset to come out. It appears that the movement has been pushed up the case in order to make the case thinner. But the really annoying thing I found out is the fact that the movement in here is the same as the 41. So it was thick for no reason? Yes. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of blue stickers on this watch still. obviously somebody is playing the game, maybe the Rolex game, with an AD, buying certain watches in order to get the watch they want. You know, those tactics and games are still going on, people. However, their loss could be your gain, because you can't just go into a Tudor boutique and buy these watches. They're just scarce. For reasons I don't know. Overall though, my first impressions is blooming good. Apart from the dial that is Homer Simpson not great for my eyes, this is a proper watch. Quick spec check! Okay, let me run down what we were dealing with over the past 3-4 years with the Blackbay Chrono 41. Obviously, it had a 41mm diameter. The lug to lug was 50.1. The thickness was 14.4mm, and it had a lug width of 22. This new game changer, well, 39mm in diameter, 47 lug to lug, which I believe is the Blackbay 58. The thickness has been shrunk down to 13.1mm, which is pretty darn good, seeing as though this watch is water resistant to 200 meters, and now we have a lug width of 20mm. The crown and pushers are screw in, as well as the uninspiring case back, but that all adds up to a rather tasty watch. And talking of tasty, the bracelet looks phenomenal. Unlike the Daytona with the horrible polished center links you get, this is an all brushed affair on the top with polishing on the sides. The links are screws. The clasp is nice and compact. It's milled and it's fitted with that T-fit adjustment. With this 39, they've got rid of the faux rivets on the sides of the links, and it just looks cleaner, sleeker, maybe better.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you.
Okay, let's look at the face.
Dial time.
And for me, take away the colour for a minute, you know, almost make this black and white. Can we make it black and white? This is my kind of dial. Always being a sucker for symmetry, particularly on chronographs. We have the second subdial on the left, the 45-minute subdial on the right, date window at 6 o'clock that doesn't look out of place. These are simple things, but you'll be amazed how many times watch brands fall short when it comes to the easiest of design choices. Love the raised lume plots for the hours. I am a fan of the snowflake handset. Do like that little red tip on the arrow for the chronograph hand, and that goes well with some of the red printed text. But yes, there's no getting away from it. The elephant in the room, if it was made by the Simpsons, the dial. Why did they do this colour? To milk as much money out of you as possible. This is the first iteration of the 39. It is desirable, and it wouldn't have mattered what colour it was. But you know as well as I do, a year, maybe 2 years down the line, you'll get this watch in the coloured dial you're looking for. But when you have modern Tudor collectors out there that are buying up all the colours of the rainbow, you can just hear them going, "Hey, I haven't got a yellow one yet." This one's for you then. So we've got lume on the hands, lume on the indices. Out of 10, how much does this puppy glow? Pretty damn good. I mean, it is in the Blackbay family. It's a dive watch family. Swiss Super Luminova. Legibility is pretty darn good. So yes, on to the movement, and it's a little bit annoying. Inside we have the caliber MT5813. Exactly the same movement in this beast. It is COSC certified. It was a little bit surprising when I saw that, because most of Tudor watch releases these days come with METAS certification. Does that mean we're going to get another chronograph down the line, not very far down the line, that is METAS certified? Could be a new big block. Anyway, 70 hours power reserve. The unscrewing of the crown is lovely. The pop is great. The wind of this watch is lovely. First position, the date. Last position, we have hacking. Set your time. Push the crown back in. Bob's your uncle, funny's your aunt. Lovely jubbly. Unscrew the chronograph pushers and engage it to start with. Very nice ignition. Stop. Reset. Very nice. Just how a good, premium, luxury Swiss tool watch should feel.
Hello.
On my 6.5-inch wrist, and yes, this is annoyingly nice. You know, I'm even no, I still don't like the yellow, you know. It feels really good. It doesn't feel weighty, it feels comfortable. Fortunately for me, this watch is pretty much sized to my wrist. The clasp is of a great size. It's very comfortable. The proportions are great. It doesn't look like a big slab of metal anymore. And yes, it's brilliant. It is great. But the colour for me ain't. So there we go, the Blackbay Chrono 39. What do you guys think? Now, obviously, I've been poo-pooing the 41 Chrono the whole show, and I know for some of you out there, it's the perfect watch. And no, I might not be manly enough to holster such a watch as that 41, but this one, it just makes more sense. More sense now. Tudor have absolutely flogged that 41 to death. And it is interesting to see, if you go on the BQ website right now, the flamingo blues and the pinks are available. You know, Tudor have now proved they can do a 39mm chronograph using the same movement, keeping the water resistance up, but shaving down the thickness. One thing you would get with wearing this watch, well, we know you had the first one, the first iteration of this 39mm. A watch reference that I think is going to be one of the most popular Tudors of the next 5 years. Da-da! Say hello to the Blackbay Homer. Scrap that, by the way. The Blackbay Bart. Let's call it the Blackbay Bart. Yeah, that sounds better, doesn't it? The Blackbay Homer. The Blackbay Bart. Yeah? Are you with me? Get it viral in. One day I'll be relevant. Anyway, let's talk about the price. On Tudor's website, this watch is going for £5,270. Now, as there is scarcity with this watch, you can't just go into an authorized dealer or a Tudor boutique and just go and buy this thing, you know, not without a fantastic history, you know what I mean? On the BQ website right now, this is going for £7,750. Yes, a significant step up from retail, but a lot of Tudors do that these days. They have become a very desirable brand, particularly when Beckham wears it, you know? Now, me personally, the dial color does put me off, but everything else around this watch is what I look for. Well, in the description below, click the link and it could be yours. And see what happens when you put in a cheeky offer. You never know. So here is my wife's views on the new Tudor Blackbay Chrono 39. I don't mind this. It's not too blingy, it's not too chunky. I just hate the colour. Looks like a slab of cheese. Thank you, wife. I think that's what most people would agree. I don't think anyone can deny how good this watch is, but a decent review. Thank you so much to BQ for sending this watch in to me. I will be sending it straight back pronto. It's on the website right now, as well as a whole host of Tudors, Blackbays or otherwise. And if you have got to the end of this show, you have reached legend status, everybody. And if you come this far, you might as well support us further on Patreon. See the shows early, blooper reels, behind the scene footage, private group chat, and become the elite Mad Watch collectors, the ones credited at the end of every show. But if I've got you here for a few more minutes, and I know I have, especially you, sir, with that baguette, why don't you click this one? You'll love it. You will love it. Certainly you, sir, in the bath. I think you're due at least another 10 minutes soaking. Go on, click it. Go on, click it. Click it. Click. Click it. Click. Click it.